I would like to highlight some important points about the two-dimensional array and dynamic memory allocation. Observe one important point. Here the variable Sam is stored at function stack of the function main. So this variable is stored in a stack area. Alright, now observe this one. The Sam0 and Sam1, this memory space for Sam0 and Sam1 is allocated by this statement. So observe this one, they are stored in a continuous memory location because address of Sam0 is 06EA and address of Sam1 is 06EC. So this number plus 2 is equal to this number. Clear? So this is a one memory area. I mean, this is a part of heap memory area. Again you observe the for loop. When I is equal to 0, the calloc will reserve, the function calloc will reserve another memory area from the heap area, that is this area. Okay, observe now Sam00, Sam01 and Sam02, they are in the continuous memory location. So address of Sam00 is 06F2. So 06F2 plus 2 is equal to 06F4. 06F4 plus 2 is equal to 06F6. 2 for we know that integer data type consumes 2 bytes. That's why I'm adding 2 over here. Is it clear? Now you observe third call to the function malloc. I mean second call in the for loop. So here again when I is equal to 1, we are calling function calloc, and again function calloc will reserve this memory area. Okay, so here we are storing Sam10, Sam11 and Sam12. You observe the address of Sam10, it is 0702. So add 2 to this address, so we'll get 0704. Again if you add 2, then we'll get 0706. So these three integer data types are in a continuous memory location. Is it clear? So there are this Sam0, Sam1, these three elements, and these three elements, they are stored at different memory locations. Understood the concept? Well, now one more point. Sam, Sam0, Sam1, these are the constant pointers. Sam, Sam0 and Sam1 are the constant pointer when you implement the two-dimensional array without dynamic memory allocation scheme. But here Sam, Sam0 and Sam1, they are integer type of pointers. Okay, now you see next point. Sam, Sam0 and Sam1, they are not variable when you implement two-dimensional array without dynamic memory allocation scheme. But here these are pointer variables, means these are variables. Sam is a variable, Sam0 is a variable, and Sam1 is also a variable. Okay, next point is here first row and second row are disjoint. There are different memory location. Okay, so they occupy different memory area in heap area. Okay, so in case of two-dimensional array without dynamic memory allocation, this space is a continuous space. Allocation of Sam00 to Sam12 is in a continuous memory locations. Okay, understood this point? Now one more point. Remember that Sam, address of Sam, address of Sam0, address of Sam1, address of Sam00, Sam01, Sam02 up to Sam12, they are all different. In previous case, that is when you implement the two-dimensional array without dynamic memory location, content and address of Sam is same. It is equal to address of Sam0, content of Sam0, and we have seen these things. But here all are different. They are stored at different memory locations. Understood this point? Now lastly, in dynamic memory allocation, we must free the allocated memory area by using function free to allow the function to use that memory for different purposes. But this was not the case when we implement the array without dynamic memory allocation. So in that case, free is not required. Understood the concept? Thank you.